everyone, this is Carla, and come over here and check it out. This is my Acclaim by Credly badge. So as you can see, there are 5 badges here. My most recent one is Oracle. And I just wanted to give you a background of it all because I have 5, well, I have more than 5 certifications, but these are the ones here. So I just wanted to showcase it to all of you. To see how much progress I made in cloud computing, as well as all of the other ones that I have. So my first one is Project Management Professional. That was my first big time senior level certification because the first one I got was Certified Associate in Project Management in August of 2011. I received this June 27, 2013. I've had this for over 7 years. I say it was a game changer because it qualified me for so many new opportunities because it allowed me to work both. At the time, I was working in the government sector, but it was recognized in the government. It was recognized in private sector. It has gotten me a lot of portability. Even right now, I was able to land project management professional exam prep training opportunities, and it really was a game changer. It let me know the power of getting certified. And the PMP is the gold standard of project management. A lot of the starting pay for this one is over 100,000. As I mentioned, it's a senior level certification, and I'm very grateful to not just pass it the first time, but also continue to renew it and serve as a mentor of helping other people become PMP certified. So if you do need help passing the PMP before December 31st of this year, please get in touch with me at carlarjenkins.com/contact. So the next one is the cloud cloud practitioner from Amazon Web Services. This was my first cloud one, and I passed it March 5th, 2020 at night. So it's going to say March 6th. But the reason why this matters is not just my first cloud cert, but also the support that I received from the Ohio Means Jobs workforce development training. So I got training money to be in cloud computing. I received 4 exam prep courses from the Cloud Practitioner, Solutions Architect Associate, which I'll discuss next, SysOp Administrator, and then Solutions Architect Professional. And as I mentioned, I've always been a techie. I've been programming since high school. I did SAS programming and developing when I was working for the government. And now that cloud computing for me is the next foray in technology. And to get this, it was huge because I was so nervous of doing a different type of vendor certification that I thought I was going to fail this exam. But I passed this. I passed my first AWS exam, and it allowed me to be able to qualify and get more opportunities in cloud because now I could say, okay, I'm certified in something. Yes, I was doing labs, I was doing all of that, but it quantified me to say, okay, now you're somewhat of a cloud professional. But if you know anything about me, you would know that I don't like staying at the bottom. So since I don't like staying at the bottom or just having the minimum level, my next one right here is the Certified Solutions Architect Associate. So there are 3 different levels right now as of this recording, which is September 18th, 2020 for AWS, which is Amazon Web Services. You have the foundational, which is Cloud Practitioner, and you have the associate level. This is one of the associates. So you have Solutions Architect Associate, Developer Associate, and then SysOp Administrator Associate. And then the final level is Solutions Architect Professional, and then DevOps Engineer, which is the professional. And those 2 are at the top level. So to get to Solutions Architect Professional, you have to go through you don't have to anymore, but you have the track is Solutions Architect Associate. And then for the DevOps Professional, it's Developers Associate and SysOps Administrator. But getting this is the most popular AWS certification. And I took this June the 30th, right before it changed. I was very happy. I thought in the middle of this I was going to fail, but I actually passed it. I think it was like 767 or something. You only needed 720, but hey, a pass is a pass. And what this did was make me more serious about cloud. And also, I did more labs through Quick Labs, so check that out. Also, I the week after passing this, I started my 100 days of cloud, which is on Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So it was a 100-day challenge of doing cloud computing. And right after this, I started the 100 days of cloud. I'm currently in day 75 or day 76, but it really helped me a lot to get a lot of people, and community is very important, to come to this one that I passed August 31st, 2020. So as I mentioned, Ohio means jobs before, this is when I became multi-cloud. And multi-cloud means learning more than one cloud computing vendor language. So as you can see, the first two say AWS, Amazon Web Services. This one says Microsoft. And I got the Azure Fundamentals because I wanted to be multi-cloud. I didn't want to just only learn one cloud computing language, and now I learned two. And immediately upon uploading my certificate until my LinkedIn feature page. I'm doing that video and and changing my LinkedIn profile header to Azure. My phone was literally ringing after off the hook. I had no less than 10 recruiters getting in touch with me because, as I mentioned before, a lot of companies use more than just one public cloud. I'm very happy that I decided to be multi-cloud last year and laid the foundation for this. It also provided me with an opportunity to know how much cloud computing, like foundational knowledge. I know when you're only doing one thing, it's silo thinking. So when you have to have the portability of moving your knowledge to another vendor, such as Microsoft Azure, that's when I really know, okay, you know a lot about cloud. Because even though, of course, the service names change, the fundamental understanding is the exact same thing. So that's one of the biggest things I got out of my passing Azure fundamentals. I would also recommend, even though AWS is the market leader, the number one multi-cloud combination is AWS and Microsoft Azure. And then finally, I got this week, Monday, September 14th, 2020, my Oracle Cloud Infrastructure Foundations Associate. And I got this because I'm a native Clevelander, and there were a lot of remote and a lot of Cleveland and DC positions. So there was a lot of demand for that. Also, as I mentioned, I wanted to be multi-cloud. What I learned about this is that Oracle integrates with Azure, which was a great thing because I just came off of learning that. So it just would help me whenever I would have to do something in Oracle Cloud and send it over to Azure Cloud. I would know how to do both, like make sure that both systems talk to each other, which is a wonderful thing. Also, this is the first exam in which I didn't really have to get anything like any formal training. So all I had to do to get this one, for me, now you might want, this is my fourth certification, and I have an associate one, is I got my information from Free Code Camp. They had a 3-hour course on that. I also would like to thank the Exam Pro for their course in their practice exam and the SkillCert Pro practice exam. I did the same thing with Azure, but there was a little bit more information on that than this. But I kept this kind of secret because I didn't want anybody to know about that. I was telling people that I was reviewing it and looking at it, but I really didn't tell anybody about it until I actually passed it. I didn't tell my training specialist that. So I was very happy that I did pass it. And I would like to thank everybody for taking out time of their day to watch my video about all my Acclaim badges and certification and the stories behind them, because this week has been so great. And I'm very happy for all of your support and your kind letters and your kind comments. They matter a lot. And as I mentioned before, if you do need help passing the PMP before December 31st of this year, or you need managing your cloud computing infrastructure, infrastructure as a service, architecture, total cost of ownership, cloud computing, or analytics, please get in touch with me at carlarjenkins.com/contact. You all have a great day.